Alternative Financing Model for Sustainable Development of the San Nicolas Valley Forests. Surrounded by the green mountains of the Central Andes and the rivers that feed the country's main hydroelectric reservoirs is the region known as Eastern Antioquia, situated in the province of Antioquia, Republic of Colombia. It is an agricultural area that produces a wide variety of products for various industries, as well as an ecotourism center thanks to its beautiful landscapes and the kindness of its inhabitants. It is home to the Autonomous Regional Corporation of the Black and Nare Rivers, or CORNARE, an entity in charge of managing the environment and renewable natural resources within its jurisdiction, and working in favor of sustainable development according to the legal disposition of the Ministry of the Environment. The sub-region of the valleys of San Nicolas in eastern Antioquia covers an area of 193,000 hectares, at an altitude ranging from 800 to 3,100 meters above sea level. It includes the municipalities of Guarne, Río Negro, Marinilla, La Ceja, El Retiro, El Carmen de Viboral, El Santuario, San Vicente, and La Unión, with a total population of approximately 354,000 inhabitants. The community has a high level of social organization. There is an important forest reserve and an undeniable water resource. Yet, urbanization, expansion of industrial crops, inadequate forest management, and a drop in quality of life due to rising poverty are factors that constitute risk for the region and its forests in particular. In 1999, CORNARE, offering an alternative to the communities of the region, signed an international accord aimed at supporting the sustainable development of the San Nicolas Valley's sub-region through the project known as Alternative Financing Model for Sustainable Development of the San Nicolas Valley Forests. This accord was signed by the International Tropical Timber Organization, or ITTO, an organization comprised of consumer and producer countries of tropical woods, the Swiss Federal Institute of Investigation, Technology, and Material Testing, or EMPA, and the Ministry of the Environment, Housing, and Territorial Development. This project is financed by government resources of Switzerland, Japan, and the United States.
En el proyecto tenemos 45.000 familias. Es bien importante que este proyecto es altamente redistributivo, diferente a otros proyectos de MDL. ¿Por qué? Porque todos los ingresos que se perciban por la venta de certificados de reducción de emisiones van a redistribuirse en este total de familias que normalmente en un 80% son familias que tienen entre 1 y 2 hectáreas y vamos a empezar a trabajar en forma sostenible el bosque, a tener programas de agroindustria, desarrollar, tratar de ayudar microempresas y sobre todo lo más importante, desarrollar agroforestería.
The project aims at mitigating rising concentrations of atmospheric carbon, one of the main causes of climate change, as well as coinciding with the objectives of the ITTO. When forests suffer natural or man-made alterations, such as conversion to non-forestry uses like agricultural or herding, excess farming, soil degradation, large-scale forest fires and pests, they are transformed into CO2 emission sources, and they can only become carbon drains once again through natural regeneration and when repopulation measures are taken. So, it is particularly important for developing countries to carry out carbon emission reduction projects to attract foreign investment. These opportunities are foreseen in the Clean Development Mechanism of the Kyoto Protocol. Farmers feel that the project is theirs. The project reflects the community's feelings to the point that they have begun using a common language since they've seen the benefits offered by the project. This is thanks to a series of workshops and field visits where important concepts were introduced, such as the capture of carbon through forestry practices, the greenhouse effect, climate change, and clean development mechanism, among others.
La idea es que con el calentamiento que está sufriendo en estos momentos la capa de ozono, digámoslo así, entonces es un proceso que hace una transformación de la captura del carbono y se libera el oxígeno. Y entonces eso es lo que a los otros países les interesa, es eso, que nosotros toda esa contaminación la estemos, digámosla, procesando con estos trabajos que estamos haciendo y ellos entonces a la vez estamos limpiando el medio ambiente. Ese me parece que es como lo más importante de este proceso, de lo que ellos quieren hacer con el trabajo que está haciendo con las diferentes parcelas.
Having consolidated the community's interest, having adopted channels of communication between different sectors of local society committed to sustainable use of natural resources, and having configured the region's model of forestry development, a legally established concept was formed, with capacity to articulate and potentialize the efforts of the different regional groups, as well as creating alliances and assuring the execution of the model of development for the San Nicolás valleys. That is how Más Bosques was born, a regional promotional partnership created to benefit the sector's social and harmonious development. The Corporation for Sustainable Management of the Forests of the San Nicolás Valleys, Más Bosques, has 22 partners, represented by public, private, educational, and social sectors. Más Bosques and Cornare are currently negotiating with the World Bank Biocarbon Fund, and the project is being presented to many international investors. Contributing to the reduction of global warming. Through the implementation of the project, the region will be able to enter the CO2 emission reduction certified market with a potential 1.6 million tons of CO2 equivalent, thus becoming a product as stipulated in the Kyoto Protocol. The region will be able to enter the verifiable emission reduction market with a potential 800,000 tons of CO2 equivalent for a volunteer market and offer countless possibilities of environmental service sales. An alternative for local communities. The most important aspect of the project is that it was conceived by and for the community, who after 3 years since its initiation see it as their own because they were present when it was created. They have participated in all activities, they have made propositions, they have learned how to sustainably manage their forests, and they can visualize a promising future because they have felt accompanied not only by Cornare, but also by such important international entities as the ITTO and EMPA.
En cuanto a lo que es toda la parte de manejo de parcelas agroforestales, ha sido una percepción muy positiva por parte de Cornare y pues felicitamos pues a la entidad para que continuemos en esta tónica de trabajo con la comunidad y medio ambiente.
The feeling is reciprocal because these institutions see the high potential these communities have to continue working, and that is why they have not hesitated to support the second phase of the project, where conservation activities take place. An opportunity for new productive activities. The planning of activities for sustainable management of forests took place at a regional forum with the participation of national and international experts and representatives of the different social sectors. This is how technical aspects, the creation of local employment, and fair distribution of benefits created were included in the systems of sustainable management of forests.
Ya, por ejemplo, estos eucaliptos, vea este árbol, tiene una altura más o menos de 6 metros casi 7 metros. Y ha correspondido muy bien y inclusive no tiene ni los 2 años todavía, tiene nada más por ahí unos 20 meses más o menos. Y espero pues con el tiempo sacarle mejores beneficios a estos árboles.
As a result, 17 productive systems were designed that include commercial reforestation, agricultural forestry arrangements, semi-wild shepherding, timber farms, and forest enrichment. Every system was ratified with the community insofar as the definition of species as well as the establishment of limits and responsibilities. These systems have forest species of economic and ecological value, such as cedar, alder, pine, bamboo, and oak, among others, for higher altitude, and guayacan or linum vitae, chestnut, and walnut for lower altitudes, as well as fruit and agricultural species such as coffee, corn, manioc, lulo, sugarcane, borojo, citrus trees, sapodilla, and avocado, which are grown for consuming and sold to generate economic income.
Quiero que este sea el momento para agradecerle a todas las entidades que nos han apoyado, a la Corporación Cornare, a la OIMT, al EMPA, al Ministerio del Medio Ambiente. Agradecerle no solamente porque reconocemos el beneficio que le hacen a la humanidad, sino también porque los campesinos, en base a todas las actividades que se desarrollan en estos procesos, tenemos la seguridad alimentaria y porque nos fortalecemos en todas estas actividades de capacitación, nos fortalecemos como comunidades.
This project, conceived for 45,000 families, continues as a pilot project in Colombia, since the community is benefiting from it with the establishment of lots and agricultural and forestry products that can be used in the future, as well as the creation of employment. But above all, the entire world is benefiting through the combination of community effort, national and international effort, aimed at preserving life on the planet.